Hey y'all, I'm Carolina Tony. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we are in Belhaven, North Carolina, outside of a museum that was started in 1887 by a Miss Eva Way. She has an extensive collection of oddities. It's been added to over the years. We'll go inside and take a look. But right after the station identification. Okay, so this is Miss Eva Way in her house. She's the lady that actually started this museum or this collection. And it's been added to over the years by different contributors. And that's Jean Harlow and Wild Bill Cody. Is that who that is? Dressed fleas.
Fleas was something that was done in Mexico. There's a group of nuns at a little place, and they used to dress fleas. Just a little, I guess, way to make a little bit of money and stuff.
And the smallest elephant.
Yeah. Then when
that is part of a space aircraft found in 15 foot of water off of Cat Island, Bahamas. They found it June the 30th, 1976. Here is a dress worn by Fanny Chauncey Hall. I might add she weighed 700 pounds. So Miss Hall was from Belhaven, and when she passed away, they had to take the window out of the house to get her out. This boot, when first brought from overseas back to the United States, a lot of folks that saw it swore that there was a foot in it, and they sent it off, and when it came back it didn't have a foot in it, and the folks that they sent it to said, oh, it never had a foot in it. But hey, the first people to see it said it did, so hey, who's telling the truth here?
yard sale, so we love the same stuff.
Right. Lots of old clothes, old toys. That's creepy there. Okay, in this aquarium, get where there's not such a glare. Those are two tumors that was actually in somebody's body. Look how big they are compared to my hand. Thing as big as a football. Wow. Here is a two-faced pig, a fish, and a pig with one eye. Lots of other pickled animals and snakes. And there are even some humans in here, but I'm not going to show you that.
Kitten.
There's a armadillo hand basket and a real skeleton. That used to be somebody. I believe those are rat holes. Okay, it's hard to see in this jar. There's a two-faced kitten. And look at that thing. What is that?
Turtle's head.
a turtle's head. Good grannies. Those are two fawns that came from a deer that was killed by an automobile, and they're twins. These are some old dolls dating back to the 1800s. I did a video at one time about traditions of mourning, and even then you could buy clothes so that children could put their dolls in mourning. Kind of creepy, I think, but getting the kids used for the inevitable, I guess. This anchor was actually caught in a shrimping net off the coast of Moorhead. A lot of old kitchen artifacts, some irons, frying pans, and even some preserves. Wonder if they're still good to eat. They were canned by Miss Eva Way, a lady that actually started this museum in the late 1800s. I would say, let's don't eat any today. Those dishes belong to Miss Eva Way's father-in-law and mother-in-law, so they are really old. Probably mid-1800s, late 1800s.
Date right there. Prices on these.
Yeah, this is the bill when they bought it in 1860. $25 for a picture.
No, everything up in that section was $25.
Oh, everything in this section was 25. So this was before the war. After the war, it would have been 1,025. So a total in 1860 for all of this dinnerware, $38.16. 6 cents. Wow.
I like that at home.
Wow. So this is wedding suit from in January 1860.
Yeah.
Oh. This knife was jabbed into the back of a person here in Belhaven, North Carolina, right in the right lung, around where the 6th rib is, and it didn't kill him, believe it or not.
And that person went back to work the next day.
Dang. This glass case here has some old eyewear in them for human beings, but also there are some eyeglasses for horses, but also for chickens. So if you have a near or far-sighted chicken, you can get in some chicken glasses. Believe it or not. And even a glass eye. This bucket has these little holes. These folks had a problem with a bear on their property, and sometimes bears make a lot of destruction, getting into trash and tearing things up. So they left some alcohol out for the bear, and the bear drank it and got drunk and bit a hole in the bucket. Bad bear.